One of the most popular branches of TV is medical drama, and there's one show from this genre that all fans should watch because it changed not just the genre but TV in general. The world of medical dramas has seen some of the best TV shows of all time, and it's packed with great shows with different approaches to it. TV shows like Grey's Anatomy, The Pitt, and The Good Doctor have offered different ways of exploring the lives of patients and medical staff, but not all medical dramas have left their mark on TV history. However, there's one medical drama that can brag about changing the genre and TV, and that's ER. ER is still the quintessential medical drama. Cast of ER. Created by Michael Crichton, who also wrote the Jurassic Park novel, ER aired on NBC from 1994 to 2009. ER took the audience to the fictional Cook County General Hospital in Chicago, to follow the medical staff working in the emergency room, as well as the stories of the many patients they attended. ER explored not only the professional and ethical issues the staff faced every day in the emergency room but also the many struggles in their personal lives. The cast of ER changed a lot through the years, with some characters leaving and coming back either briefly or for cameo appearances, but the original staff members are the ones that stand out. The original ER team was formed by Doctors Mark Green, Anthony Edwards, Doug Ross, George Clooney, Susan Lewis, Sherry Stringfield, Peter Benton, Eric LaSalle, and medical student John Carter, Noah Weil. Other actors who joined ER at some point are Goran Vinci, Maura Tierney, Linda Cardellini, and Angela Bassett. ER has been praised for its drama, complex characters, realism, and emotional depth, and it's credited with not only popularizing the genre of medical drama but also being the blueprint for it by redefining it. ER offered realistic portrayals of the chaos of an emergency room, was fast-paced, used Steadicam shots to bring the audience closer to the characters and chaos, and was character-driven. The medical drama genre would be very different without ER, and it might not have been as popular as it is now, making ER a must-watch for not only fans of the genre but everyone, thanks to its quality and impact. There's a reason why ER ran for as long as it did. Eric Palladino and Anthony Edwards in a scene in front of X-rays in ER. ER ran for 15 seasons, and for many years, it was the longest-running primetime medical drama in American TV history, but this title now belongs to Grey's Anatomy. Still, ER had an impressive run, as its quality was mostly consistent throughout its 15 seasons, and given how influential it was, and still is, it's not surprising that it stayed for so long. The main element that led to its early success was its realism, which was groundbreaking at the time. It's easy to dramatize and even be too over-the-top in medical dramas, especially with the stories of the patients, but ER favored realism and a grounded approach that made it stand out. Thanks to that, ER had a more serious, sometimes even gritty atmosphere, but it's so engaging that it's very hard to stop watching even during the most shocking, darkest, and disturbing stories. A key element to why ER is so engaging is how it perfectly balances the personal lives of the staff with the medical cases, giving the audience two different areas to focus on. Of course, as cast was also a large part of the show's success, launching the careers of many and having a constant influx of great talents that added freshness to the show. ER eventually ended due to bigger competition, declining ratings, and the departure of some beloved cast members, but ER still ended on a high note. Why ER has aged so well? Noah Weil as John Carter with a woman looking at him in ER. It can't be said that many TV shows from the 1990s have aged well, and even the best ones, like Friends, for example, have some big flaws that would make the show controversial nowadays, but that isn't the case with ER. Luckily, ER has aged quite well thanks to its medical accuracy, for which it continues to be praised, and its visual style that turned the show into an immersive experience. As compelling characters, storylines, and mix of drama, suspense, and bits of comedy add some extra balance to the show that makes it very easy to re-watch or watch for the first time, nowadays. ER was also respectful and careful in handling certain topics and illnesses, which adds to why the show has aged so well and sets an example for many other TV shows, not just in the medical drama field. Of course, ER has also aged so well thanks to the performances of its cast, who brought to life the many layers and complexities of their characters.